can add COVID-19 vaccine to your shopping list. Up ahead, where else folks in Washington can get the vaccine.
Local voters will once again be asked to weigh in on a local school levy in the upcoming special election. We explain where that levy money would go.
Colder this morning, but mild weather sticks around before our next chance of snow moves into the inland northwest.
This guy could be the luckiest man in Idaho. This morning, how two late-night hosts are reacting to his 6-time winning streak.
Move aside, Punxsutawney Phil. Two Ponderay prairie dogs have their own prediction about how much longer winter will last.
Up with KREM starts right now with Jen York, Joshua Robinson, Jeremy Legoo, and Dana Marie McNichol.
6 a.m. now. Well, we are tracking breaking news this morning in the music world. For the first time since the pandemic, the Spokane Arena is announcing a new concert. So new in the past 10 minutes, The Weeknd announced a world tour, and he is stopping in the Lilac City April 30th, 2022. So next year. Tickets go on sale Monday at 10 a.m. But first, hey, you can catch him during the Super Bowl halftime show. The Super Bowl airs Sunday right here on KREM 2. Maybe a little preview of the show to come.
Jen, you know how excited I am for this one.
You said you're basically buying tickets right this second.
I mean, I'm going to be in line on Monday morning, ready to go, period. That's, oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
Virtual line. And are you going to do that thing where you just sit and it says 10 a.m., but you know your clock's not really right? So you're just going to hit refresh starting 2 minutes earlier?
Listen, I'm going to do whatever it takes.
Okay.
Whatever it takes.
Okay.
I mean, that's a pretty big get for Spokane. He's a huge artist. He's a Super Bowl halftime performer, and he's coming to Spokane. So that's a big deal.
Yeah. Dana Marie, favorite Weeknd song, go.
Blinding Lights.
Wow, see? Look at that. On demand. Love it.
Joshua? I just can't wait for all concerts to start heading and getting going.
Yeah. Oh, man. It's going to be so great. Oh, living in the future now, I am. Anyway, I'm not Yoda, I swear. Let's do weather before more weird stuff comes out of my mouth. Here we go. Early on this morning, temperatures are cool. I told you we'd cool down more. 29 degrees now. And it feels nice and cold. When I just took that deep breath right there to start talking to you, I could feel my lungs get a little bit colder. It's that much noticeably colder than where we were just 24 hours ago. And with temperatures dropping a little bit, we are starting to get a little bit cooler than where we're already cooler than where we were yesterday, but we're getting close to 15 degrees colder than where we were this time yesterday. We've got some showers popping up in south central Washington. Those are going to scoop by to our south. I think most of those stay south of us here in Spokane. All we really get out of it is a little more cloud cover through the middle part of the day. So expect a mix of clouds and sun taking us through the day today. Tomorrow, it's more widespread showers, but this forecast is incredibly overzealous. It's saying, "Whoa, man, everybody gets snow. We all get it. Everybody prepares for it." I think it refreshes every hour or so. I think it's going to start knocking back some of that snow. I think most of it stays in Idaho tomorrow in far, far eastern Washington. For us, this is realistically what we get today. Temperatures going from cold, yeah, I could call this cold, up to near 40 degrees this afternoon with that mix of clouds and sun taking us through the day. So rather pleasant, but if you head out the door this morning, bundle up.
Well, you bundle up and get back in here, Jeremy. We got more forecasting for you to do. Hey, starting next week, shoppers can get groceries and the COVID-19 vaccine at the same time. Next week, Albertsons and Safeway locations in Washington will begin distributing the vaccine. Our Nicole Hernandez joins us live from a local Safeway now to explain how you can sign up. Good morning, Nicole.
Yeah, good morning, Joshua. So right now, there's only 32 Safeway and Albertsons stores that are actually giving out COVID-19 vaccines. But this month, over 100 more stores are going to be added to that list. So by this time next week, we should be seeing all 170 Safeway and Albertsons stores actually giving out that COVID-19 vaccine. So this is part of the country's plan to increase the amount of vaccines that they are distributing. The White House COVID-19 response coordinator says they're sending 1 million doses to 6,500 different pharmacies starting next week.
So for the next 3 weeks, we will provide a minimum of 10.5 million in total doses per week across all jurisdictions.
Where these new vaccines go, though, depends on who will be able to reach the most at-risk populations. Obviously, Safeway and Albertsons is on that list coming up soon. So in order to make an appointment for a vaccine when they do open up, we've got some information for you. You can just text the word vaccine to 509-448-2000. We'll send you some helpful links on how that will work when they open up. Live in Spokane, I'm Nicole Hernandez.
Well, you've probably seen the ads and you've probably received your ballot by now for a special school election levy happening right now in Washington and also here in Eastern Washington. So let's break down everything you need to know. Most of the levies are being proposed by school districts and they're often to replace expiring levies. So that means the tax is not new. Instead, it replaces an expiring tax on homeowners' property tax bills, although usually at a slightly different rate. So you might be wondering, why do districts need levies? Well, local levies make up for a gap in state funding to pay for some staff, as well as extra programming like sports, arts, and AP classes. Now, it's important to note that these levies do not fund building projects. So here's what you need to know about the election to make sure your voice is heard. Ballots were sent out over the last week or so, and they must be postmarked or dropped off at a ballot drop box by February 9th, which is also Election Day. Now, there's a lot more to these levies. Each county is voting on different issues, so we've made it easy for you. All you have to do is text the word levy to 509-448-2000, and we'll send a school election guide right to your phone. Dana Marie?
Breaking it down for us, Tim, thank you. We'll take a look at what's trending online. This guy behind me is getting a lot of attention. This is Brian Moss. He's the latest big lottery winner in Idaho. Last week, he claimed the top prize of $250,000. But it's not the first time he's won big. Brian actually won over 5 other times. So this is his 6th lotto win. This time he says he plans to put some of those winnings aside for his daughter's education. And he didn't just catch our attention here in the Inland Northwest. Monday night, 2 late-night hosts made sure to include him in their opening monologues. Here's what Jimmy Fallon had to say.
And finally, I heard about a man in Idaho who just won the lottery for the 6th time. Yeah, this last jackpot was $250,000, and with the money, he plans to buy Idaho.
And late-night host Seth Meyers also had something to add.
A man in Idaho over the weekend won the lottery for the 6th time, which sounds kind of suspicious, honestly. I mean, you win the lottery once, you leave Idaho. Relax, Idaho. Just enjoy your beautiful landscapes, Idaho. There's a foot of snow here, and the rats are making snow angels.
You know, though they're joking, they're definitely jealous of our beautiful weather we've been having here. The blizzard-like conditions have canceled flights and forced many states in the region to actually close COVID-19 vaccination sites. So yeah, I think we'll take our beautiful landscapes and you can have your nor'easters. What a lucky dude.
I need to know his secret. What is the deal? Isn't it winning the lottery is like 1 in like a billion chance? I mean, what are the odds now?
Well, I mean, it's a little lower odd if you're playing a scratch off, or odds are a little better, but still, the odds are low enough that I'm not out buying scratch offs. It's pretty amazing.
I wonder if he's playing the same numbers. You know, you've heard that if you play the numbers, your odds are just a little better. I wonder if that's what he's doing.
Well, it said that he's playing scratch offs. So, like,
scratch offs.
Yeah, he's literally buying like the $10 scratch off tickets.
Maybe he buys one and a cup of coffee every single morning. And those cups of coffee and scratch off tickets have well paid off, probably with the first lotto win. So, or maybe he has great karma.
He says it's for the kids, you know, maybe that's the secret. He's buying those lotto tickets knowing that the money he's spending is going to help kids.
Yeah, it's going to education. So very cool story. All right, Dana Marie, thank you so much. It is 6:09 now. We'll still add here on Up with KREM. Do you have a loved one who is having trouble getting the COVID-19 vaccine? Coming up, we'll talk to a local expert on tips to get seniors vaccinated.
And I think we do stay dry today, but we'll see a few clouds work their way into the forecast. Temperatures quite a bit cooler than where we were yesterday. I'll walk you through why the cool down is going to stick around.